Good morning, Northern Nation. I'm Nate.
And I'm Kirk.
The graphics aren't working today, so we're going to have to wing it a little bit. But today is Friday, November 15th, day 2, and it's a flex day. This is just a reminder that early bird pricing ends today. Make sure to order yours before the price goes up. The school stores today and will be open during all lunch periods. You can find in the main lobby, and they have awesome items for sale. Beginning Thursday, November 21st, the store will be open every Thursday and Friday, before school and during all lunch periods. Tryouts for this year's musical are Monday, November 18th and Tuesday, November 19th. Sign up on the chorus room door and choose your audition time slot. Dance ensemble auditions are Wednesday, November 20th. If you have ballet skills and can dance on point, help bring Anastasia to life on stage. See Mrs. Bissell with any questions. And one last reminder about the lost and found. The table is next to the vending machine in the cafeteria. If you are missing something that isn't there, just ask Mrs. Mann. Now on to sports.
In Northern sports, Northern Baseball will be hosting a player-parent meeting on Wednesday, November 20th in the high school library from 6 to 7 p.m. for all students interested in trying out for the spring season. It is encouraged that all students are accompanied by at least one parent. Our field hockey team will be playing tomorrow versus Warwick at Cumberland Valley High School in the PIAA State 2A Field Hockey Championship. Let's pack the stadium to show our support for this amazing group of young ladies. The game will start at 1 p.m. and tickets can be purchased at https://www.piaa.org/sport/tickets. After 4 p.m. today, there will be no cash sales at the venue and no special passes or teacher ID accepted at any playoff games. If you can't make it, our Field Hockey Championship game will be streamed live on PCN Select. On Sunday, November 17th, the Field Hockey Championships will be broadcasted on PCN's linear television channel at 10 a.m. Anyone interested in participating in indoor track and field should see Mr. Ramsey in room 217 for information. In college football, tonight's games are the Wyoming Cowboys versus the Colorado State Rams in the Mountain West. In the American Athletic Conference, the game is the North Texas Mean Green versus the University of Texas San Antonio Roadrunners. In the Big Ten, the game is the UCLA Bruins versus the Washington Huskies. And in the Big 12, the game is the University of Houston Cougars versus the Arizona Wildcats. For more college football news, check out The Big Mountain on YouTube for the latest college football information. More in college football, some good games to watch tomorrow are the number 20 Clemson Tigers take on the Pitt Panthers, also the number 23 Missouri Tigers versus the number 21 South Carolina Gamecocks, and the number 7 Tennessee Volunteers versus the number 12 Georgia Bulldogs. And your number 4 Penn State Nittany Lions go up against the terrible Purdue Boilermakers tomorrow at 3:30 p.m. In the NFL, the result of the Thursday night football game was that Saquon Barkley runs for 2 touchdowns. Eagles beat Commanders 26-18 to stretch NFC East lead. And now the games for this weekend are the Jacksonville Jaguars versus the Detroit Lions, Minnesota Vikings versus Tennessee Titans, Las Vegas Raiders versus Miami Dolphins, Los Angeles Rams versus New England Patriots, Cleveland Browns versus New Orleans Saints, Indianapolis Colts versus New York Jets, Green Bay Packers versus Chicago Bears, Baltimore Ravens versus Pittsburgh Steelers, Atlanta Falcons versus Denver Broncos, Seattle Seahawks versus San Francisco 49ers, Kansas City Chiefs versus Buffalo Bills, and Sunday Night Football is the Cincinnati Bengals versus the Los Angeles Chargers. More in the NFL, we will now go over the playoff picture before Sunday's games. The number one seeds as of right now would go, and a first-round bye would go to the Chiefs and the Lions. Number 2 seeds would be the Bills and the Eagles. The number 3 seeds would be Steelers and Falcons. Number 4 would be Texans and Cardinals. Number 5 seeds would be the Ravens and the Vikings. Number 6 would be Chargers and Packers. And the last wild card spot would be the Broncos and the Commanders at seed number 7. In the NBA, the Emirates NBA Cup is again tonight, and the games are the Heat versus Pacers in the East Group B, 76ers versus Magic in the East Group A, Pistons versus Raptors in the East Group B, Wizards versus Hawks in East Group C, Bulls versus Cavaliers in the East Group C, Nets versus Knicks in the East Group A, Lakers versus Spurs in the West Group B, Clippers versus Rockets in the West Group A, Suns versus Thunder in the West Group B, Nuggets versus Pelicans in the West Group C, Grizzlies versus Warriors in the West Group C, and Timberwolves versus Kings in West Group A. Now here's Nate with today's forecast.
Now right before we get to weather, we did get the graphics working, so the yearbook cover will be around me somewhere. That's what it's going to look like for this year, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Back on to weather, I'm going to thank you, Big Kirko. And today looks like it's going to be a bit cloudy with a high of 53 and a low of 38. No chances of rain today, and winds will be up to 6 miles per hour. Today's lunch will be pizza sticks with dip, tossed Italian salad, and a fresh orange. That's it for your news today, Northern.
Have a great day, and please rise for the national anthem and the Pledge of Allegiance.